Thank you very much. I'm gonna open this. I'm gonna open the set with just a reading, quick, because I've gotten very spiritual lately. So let's go for it. Gucci gang, 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 Gucci gang. Spent $100 on a new chain. My bitch loved to do cocaine. That's from the book A Little Pump. I don't need that anymore. My name's Matt Anderson. How we doing? So happy No Shave November. As you can tell by the look on my face, I did it. I grew facial hair. I'm so proud of myself, and it looks terrible. I've always wanted a mustache because I think it looks distinguished, but it turns out that I just get dirt on my upper lip and pubes on my chin, which is kind of disappointing. I was walking down the street the other day, and my Hispanic neighbor child, who's 5 years old, was just like, "Just give it a rest, man. Just cut it out. Like, give into it." But I want a beard so bad. I think it would look good, like, because people will look at Curtis, look at Oliver, look at the other people whose names I forget at the moment. Looks distinguished, and I can't grow jack shit because, unfortunately enough, my face is deformed because I have dimples. I have chronic dimples. Unfortunately enough, I have, normally it's a genetic thing, you get 2 dimples, and I was cursed with 4, which makes it A, look like I'm the Joker, and B, that I'm adorable the entire time, and I really hate it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I'm immortal. Think about that. No, I'll toss you why I think I'm immortal. I was in Minneapolis recently, and for Halloween, and I was going there, and I was just walking around the city, and a friend of mine, before I left, was like, "Oh, you can't just go out by yourself, because you could get murdered at any given time." But I'm a numbers guy, and I crunch the math, and in my 28 years of life, I have yet to be murdered one time. Not one. I haven't even been stabbed. Like, statistically, I'm fucking crushing it. You can't beat those odds. Like, look at, I don't know, look at LeBron James. Even he misses sometimes, I'm 100%. I'm nailing it. And they're like, well, you could just die, you know, like a brain aneurysm or something. No, no, no. Not gonna happen to me because I come from very good stock. My father has died 3 times legally. 3 times, and yet he still walks among us. Why? Because we're immortal. It's a true fact. And as soon as I'm done with this set, someone is definitely going to come up and stab me in the throat just to prove me wrong. Like, ha ha ha! Not today, man. Sure showed you. I was at I bartend, so I get a lot of my material from that, and I had this couple on the other day, and they were talking about how this girl, the girlfriend, had very sensitive skin, and so I wanted to make a point, because you always go pervy, because that's just how you do, and I was curious, like, so what do you mean sensitive? And he's like, oh, I could just like rub her face and she'll get like a rash, and I was like, well, that's kind of curious, but like, so what do you do, like, post-sex? But I wanted to be coy about it, because you gotta be coy about these things. So I was like, okay, so sensitivity, how do you cover that up? So like, if you're signing a contract, right? Like, you're in the boardroom and you're knocking it out, you're signing that contract. Now, granted, in my experiences, when you sign the contract, there's the signature and then there's the notary, because the contract's not done until it's notarized. So, and in my experience, the contract with the receiving party gets signed a couple times. Like, it's not the job's not done until it's notarized, but the contract will get signed a couple times. And how do you go about that? And they responded, we invested in long sleeve shirts and scarves. I'm talking about a couple people in the audience right now, it doesn't matter. I get a lot of my jokes from the bar. The other day, I had this girl come up, we tried to cut out, damn, 5 minutes already? Jesus. I had this girl come up, and we don't give straws out, because we're trying to save the turtles.
Yeah!
Because they're all about fucking. And she grabbed a straw, and I gave her this look. I'm like, well, that's weird. You must really fucking hate turtles. And she gave me this look like, no, I don't. She's like, do you hate turtles? I'm like, yeah, I really do. And she looked at me like, why? And I looked at her dead in the eyes. I'm like, because a turtle killed my dad. She gave me that look. She's like, what happened? Well, I walked in and there he was, standing there over him. He was about 6'2", teenage and mutant looking. And I swear to God there was a giant rat there too, but everybody says I'm crazy. And he murdered my dad. And that's when I found out I'm too old to make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle jokes to 21-year-olds. My name's Pat Anderson. Thank you so much for being here.